He doesn't care. He doesn't love me anymore. Hey y'all, so we here. We back. My lash falling off, but we back. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Worldofzach, and I'm here for another video, you guys. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, then welcome back to my channel. You know, welcome to this video. You know, we're here for, obviously, you read the title or whatever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to get into the video. But before I do, though, I know you didn't think you're gonna be slick and just watch the video without subscribing. Like, I know you didn't think that. I just know you didn't think you was gonna do it. So just go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you're notified when I post, because I be posting regular and stuff like that. We in here. Notification, gang. And, you know, give this video a big thumbs up if you like this video. Hopefully you do like this video. I've actually recorded this video already, but in like a different type of format. Hopefully this one works out. We'll see which one gets posted. But yeah, I just want to come and tell this story about, it's not really, I guess, a story, but it's kind of like what's going on in my life right now, what's on my mind, what's on my heart, especially with Valentine's Day coming up and everything like that. I'm gonna make this short and sweet. So basically, I was talking to this guy named, we're gonna name him Joe, and we met back in November when I got back from Mississippi after going to see my dad, because my dad is going through some medical stuff, whatever. So I went down to go see him, and when I got back, I bumped into this guy, Joe, and we started talking, FaceTiming. Everything was great. Like, you know, it was cool. He's a great guy. Seemed really sweet. We started going out on a few dates, and it was actually like amazing because we were actually like going out on dates like it was a grown man. He's like in his early 30s or something, established, you know, has his own career going, his own place out in San Francisco, which is like, okay, you got your own spot in the city, like by yourself, no roommates. Oh, it's lit. Okay, girl, you know, if you live in California or anywhere like a major city, somebody who live by themselves, like, it's already like, okay.
Hey, Major Killer, hello, I see you. Husband, hi, yes.
So pretty much that's like how it was. Not really, like I wasn't like about to marry this dude, but it was like, it was looking good. Everything was looking pretty promising. So we got on the first day, we're getting to know each other, vibing really well, seeing how he is in person, and stuff like that. He's very intellectual, has done a lot in his lifetime, even though he's on his early 30s, he's done a lot, which is very interesting to me. He kind of brought out the side of Zach that most people don't get to see. The more chill side, the side about like history and art and stuff like that. Like it was very beautiful, the time that we spent together and the things that we were doing, and we vibed on this one show that we both love to watch. Was like, when I found out he liked to watch it, I was like, oh my god, nobody really likes to watch this. I was like, oh my god. So it was like really cute or whatever. Talked to my friends about him. Everybody's like, yo, like, you're really happy. Like, he makes you happy. Like, you're blushing and shit. Like, more blush than the Colourpop blush I be wearing all the time, whatever. Like, you know, bow, like, more than this one right here, more than that joint. He'll make me blush, you know what I'm saying? Like that, he'll make me blush. So he cute or whatever. So, my friends are like, yo, that's gotta be your boyfriend. Like, he's gonna be boyfriend. The way that y'all act, the way that y'all talk, the way he's treating you, boyfriend material, okay? It was more than hookup. Of course, we're adults, so that came into play, but I didn't feel like a hookup. He didn't seem like a hookup to me. It wasn't anything like that. It was just beautiful. What it was a beautiful time we spent together. I enjoyed being around him. I enjoyed it like in all forms. So I kept it going, kept rocking with it. We had a few dates, got to know each other better. He treated me very amazingly, showed me new things. Like, just, he would show me, every time we got together, he would show me new things. Show me new things about the city, about myself, just new experiences and everything like that. But deep down, I always felt like something was off with me, as far as like I wasn't 100% myself, or I couldn't be myself, because with the part that I was already showing, like, I cursed a lot, and it was something he didn't do. We're not saying that's a deal breaker or whatever, but it was just something I noted, like a little things like that I will always note. So I kind of like was hesitant in a way. I was telling my friends like, no, we can't be boyfriends, because I feel like he wouldn't fully be able to accept me for me in all forms, because I'm very different. Like, I'm not just very chill homebody or hype party boy or super feminine, like, I'm not really fitting in one thing. I'm all over the place. I'm a bunch of different things that make Zach, you know, the world of Zach. I'm me. And so, which everybody else is you, like, you're you, your world makes you you. You can't really fit into a certain lane. Unless you do, then you do. And it's great for you. Like you bitch. All right, I see you. Go ahead, your bad girl, okay? But for me, it was just kind of like, I don't see him being into the makeup beauty industry, like, or going to events and stuff like that, or just doing those type of things. Like, it just didn't seem like practical. Or me, when I'm in the kitchen, I want to get ratchet to Cardi B and throw it back while I'm making some grits and shrimp. Okay, hello. So like, I just didn't see that. And knowing him like well, like it wasn't just like a assumption, like, I don't know, you're just in your head. I really thought about it, put some thought and effort into it, and put my heart into it, because that's somebody who I'm spending my time with, opening up to, like, you know, just opening up to, like, you know, he was making me feel like things, like he was making me feel, you know, he was bringing me joy and happiness and letting me know that I was special, that I was beautiful, handsome, attractive, sexy. Like, he was assuring me of these things and making me feel comfortable, you know, like, you know, I still had my love for myself, and like my happiness was all mine, and like he wasn't really giving me happiness and joy. He was just adding to it and helping me, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what somebody does for you, like something that something that makes you feel good, you don't want to lose it. So yeah. We ended up like hanging out Christmas, like around the week before Christmas or whatever. We went out on a date. He took me to Union Square, which, you're from the Bay Area, then you already know, like the huge Christmas tree and all that stuff. Took me there. It was really, really cute, really, really sweet, and everything, and all that. It was cute. Oh well, you know, it was cute. And so that was really sweet. And I had told him about SZA. One of our conversations was me talking about SZA. And so, hopefully I'm not all over the place. I hope I'm not all over the place. But I talked about SZA at one point, and he didn't know who she was, showed him her, whatever. He thought she was cool. One of our dates, he ended up showing me a video of her, like, performing on SNL. And then, so you get the time frame. I'm giving y'all a real ass time frame right now, okay? Like, I'm giving y'all real tea, because one, I ain't posted no face pictures of him. I don't think, maybe. I probably did on Snapchat, but okay, whatever. So, then the Grammy nominations come out. He texted me, it was like a Tuesday or something. He texted me that, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet, because, you know, it's important when people recognize the little things that you show them or tell them or whatever. They put effort into certain things to do with you. Like, they pay attention to things that, like, the way that they make you feel, how they make you react, things that make you happy. Like, there were certain artists that I knew about that I would, like, try to find stuff of and send to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that, whenever somebody does that, they show initiative, they show that they care, they show that they're thinking about you. Especially when it's out the blue and it's still new. Like, you know, we hadn't made anything official, that we were dating other people or whatever. It was just kind of, we were going with the flow and seeing how things were going to go. Because he told me he was interested in me very much, but he liked to take things slow as a person. So I just took that, didn't ask any questions, didn't want to rush anything, because I've done that in the past and it didn't turn out well. Girl, it didn't turn out well at all. So just going with the flow. So like I said, he texted me that Tuesday, and then I texted him back right away. So within like maybe 20, 30 minutes or so, texting him back, no response. So within our time talking, like our month and a half, 2 months talking, I had experienced him not really being really good at communication, as far as he would text me and then go like 2 or 3 days without texting me back, or like go a day or two without texting me back. And it'd be kind of weird, but he would pick up where he left off like it was nothing. And I'm just kind of like, all right, whatever, let me not trip about it, because it's not my man, it's not my boyfriend, so therefore I don't really have the right to. That's what I was thinking in my head. It was just kind of like, I didn't know how to move, how to operate, how to like, hey, what the hell? Why you ain't texting me back? Like, is something wrong? Are you okay? Are you alive? Like, do you not like me no more? Am I not cute no more? Like, what? So I didn't know. So I just kind of got quiet. And so at this point, this is like the week of Christmas. Like, Christmas is like that upcoming, I think that weekend. Nothing. That Thursday I texted him, nothing. And then I think that Saturday or Sunday, I think Sunday was at Christmas Eve. So Sunday I texted him, got no response. And so I'm like, damn, Christmas Eve, like, you can't text me back. Hold on, whatever. Cool. You just ghost me. So I'm making sure, like, my texts were like, are you okay? Like, hopefully everything's okay and I didn't do something wrong, you know? Because, you know, like, when you're in a situation, you always, like, you feel the need to take the wrong side when you know you're not wrong, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Shouldn't you do that? Yeah. So I did that. And, I didn't get a text until Christmas Day. I saw that he texted me Christmas Day, and me being me, I was in my feelings. I was already like alone for Christmas because my family's away and I'm not really that alone, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like chilling in my bed, eating snacks and stuff, whatever, watching movies and whatnot, chilling with a B face on. And so I don't text him back. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give him space. Like, take my own time. So that week, I was off that week for work. I had friends come into town and everything like that. So I chose not to text him back, because I was like, you can't just have me, you know, at your will. Especially like going into the new year, I was like, I don't want to be at your will, like, you know, at your pace and everything like that. It's not fair to me. So I decided to not text him back all the way up until New Year's Eve, which had been about 5 or 6 days or something like that, whatever. You can do the math. It's really simple, okay? Like, I probably should be able to. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about it, okay? You're not judging me, okay? So I text him New Year's Eve, no text back. Then I wake up New Year's Day like, okay, he gonna at least text me like Happy New Year, handsome, like, I know. He didn't. I haven't heard from him since Christmas. I texted him like 3 or 4 times since New Year's Eve, and I haven't heard from him. The recent being Saturday night, and yeah, he hasn't texted back at all. He doesn't care. He doesn't love me anymore. I don't know. He doesn't like me. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, did he like find somebody else? Was he pissed because I didn't text him for a week? Or was he just like, you know, new year, new me, fuck you, bitch, you stay in 2017 since you want to text me back until New Year's Eve? Like, I don't really know where his mind was at. Like, I was in the city last weekend, so that's why, like, I was out there near his house, and I was just like, gosh, I would really, really want to see him and hold off on texting him for a few weeks. But I texted him this long message, and I honestly didn't even get a response. But in the message, I was pretty much just like, you know, if you don't really want to fuck with me, either let me know or just, you know, live your best life, and I wish you the best. Because overall, he treated me great. He was never rude to me, never disrespectful, aside from texting me back a few times, you know what I'm saying? But he was a great guy, so I wish him the best. But it's just kind of like, I'm like in a weird place because it's just like, it's so random and so weird how it just like, we just stopped talking. He just kind of like stopped talking to me, and that's that. Like, I don't know if I would even want to continue things if he came back. You know, like if he decided to text me like now, I wouldn't really, I don't think, I can't speak for the future, but I don't think that I would want to go into that again. Or if I did, it would just, I probably wouldn't, because I don't like to do that, because he made me feel something. We talked about Valentine's Day. We talked about doing things together. We talked about taking trips and whatever. And I don't want to put myself back into that, because if you know me, you know I'm already very guarded and very like, I don't like those things. Like, miss me with those feelings and stuff like that. We can score up, okay? We can go below, okay? We can throw balls, okay? But miss me with them feelings and stuff like that. I don't want it. I'm good. I don't want to have a boyfriend. Like, I wasn't seeking him out to be a boyfriend. I don't think so. I honestly don't really know what I wanted from the situation, so I don't really know how to feel about the situation now. But I know I do feel some type of way about it, obviously, because I'm sitting here talking to y'all with a big face on. Like, hello. It's my Ray palette. Hello. Hey, Ray. I love you, girl. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just really weird for me. Like, I don't know if I was wrong for not texting him back, or should I have not texted him afterwards? Should I just let it go? Like, if you didn't text me then, like, should I literally not text him back from Christmas, like, at all? Like, I really don't know. It's just such a weird situation. I don't know how to feel 100%, to be honest with you guys. And it's just, I don't know. But if you're going through something like that, I just want to say, make sure you still, like, don't let somebody, like, be the giver of your happiness and your joy. Like I said before, he just added on to it and gave me, like, more, you know, he brought joy into my life, but it was already there. He just kind of added to it or whatever. I don't know how to word it, but he wasn't, like, without him, I'm not sad or depressed or anything like that. It's not that type of situation. That's what I want to get across to you guys, that it's okay to go through certain things, to date around. This is kind of what happens when you're dating, I'm assuming, because I'm like new to this shit, but like, in a way. But I just want you guys to know, like, it's okay to, like, go through these things, and will get better. I had a situation where I was, like, going on dates with this guy. He turned to be a complete shitbag. He was rude as fuck. He was disrespectful. But at the time, like, I remember at one point thinking, like, there's no way I'm gonna find somebody else who's gonna treat me on dates and take me out and make me feel special at some point. Or at least if I do, they're gonna get dirtbags just like him in the future, just want one thing from me. But this guy, like, Joe, he wasn't that. He was more than, he was a really cool, sweet guy from the times that I spent with him. And it came out of nowhere. He brought me happiness. Like, you know, he added to my happiness and kind of brought me back to myself. Brought me back to regaining my joy and my inner, like, Zachness and whatever. At a time where it was, like, really kind of weird. I was going through a lot with my dad and everything, you know, trying to figure all that stuff out. So I appreciate him for that. Like, I'm trying to, like, I think whenever you're going through a situation, I think it's really good to look at the positive of the situation and take from whatever you can. Like, right now, I'm kind of trying to let the situation go, talk about it, express it, and take away from it what was good about it and move forward in my life. With that being said, I want to say I love you guys. I hope you guys love yourself. And hopefully this might be the first video to Valentine's Day or the day before, whatever, however I decide to post this. But I just do want to say again that I love you guys so much or whatever. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys can, like, learn something from this. Share this with a friend, you know. Share this with somebody who needs this message. Share it. take it in. Talk to me down below if you want to talk about it, discuss it. Hit me up on Instagram and Snapchat. Both are at Worldofzach. Or hit me up on Worldofzach1 on Twitter, because you know I'm the only one. That's so corny to say. Or hit me up on my email if you want to talk privately. Hit me up directly. Hit me up if you want me to talk about certain things, tell you certain like details on certain stuff, whatever. Past relationship, you want to know like all the tea, girl, I'll give you all the tea. Like, just give me a cup. Hand me a cup and I'll give you the tea. Or a picture, sis. If you want a picture of tea, we can take it that too, okay? So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Bye, guys.